Ja, und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Spooky Sunday Session. Dieses Mal mit einem RPG-Maker-Horror-Game, Summon a Sweetheart, bei dem ein absoluter Loser einen Dämonen heraufbeschwört. Und ja, wie das ausgeht, sehen wir dann gleich. New Game! Warning, this game contains depictions of severe depression, brief descriptions of gore, mentions of suicide, body horror, spontaneous explosions and a whole lot of monster parts. Also das ganz normale Leben. This is also my first ever game, and I'm a one-person show. I'm not taking this too seriously. Despite the themes, this is still some stupid, quick and silly game I slapped together passively over like a month while learning the engine. So make no mistakes, this is all fun and games. Enjoy! This game also contains flashing lights. Would you like to remove them? Dann hier einmal die Warnung an alle mit Epilepsie oder Leute, die dafür anfällig sind. Wir haben flashy Lights. Aber das ist bei Horror-Games mittlerweile auch, glaube ich, Standard. Ich glaube, fast jedes Horror-Game, oder zumindest jedes zweite, hat Flashing Lights. Also das Genre ist, glaube ich, generell nichts für Leute, die Epilepsie anfällig sind. Move WSD, Fast Skip Shift, müssen wir nicht, Menü, okay, Confirm. You can review the controls, okay, ja. Play the intro, yes, of course, play the intro. Wir kennen das Spiel doch nicht. For as long as you remember, you've always been lonely. You tried everything. You went to the parties, to therapy, changed jobs, got evaluated again and again, got prescribed meds that didn't work. Nothing works. Deep down, you know why you feel this way. You know none of those things will ever fix the growing hole in your chest. You can't blame anyone, though. You wouldn't want to be stuck dealing with yourself either. It's not like you can expect anyone else to put up with you. Especially when they actually have the luxury of walking away and avoiding the headache altogether. You conclude you'll just be this way forever. You're just simply too messed up. Too messed up for friends, too messed up for love, too messed up for life. There's nothing you can do about that. Or is there? What can you say? You're desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures. It's not like you have anything worth losing. In your hands is a very old book. The cover is decorated with ornate details. It's very heavy with frankly an insane amount of very thin yellowed pages. You skimmed it a few times, enough to get the gist, enough to understand that this might just be your last Hail Mary, your last attempt to fill the void. There are candles scattered around your apartment. All the windows remain shut, with the curtains closed. Not too different than usual, save for the butterfly clips pinned to the curtains and the open flames. You hope those don't need to stay lit forever. Burning to death sounds painful. You drew a very sharky hand chalk circle on your bedroom floor, as accurate as the diagram as you could manage. You hope it's good enough. Ever since you got your hands on this book, you haven't been able to stop thinking about it. What would it mean for you if this worked? If you got this right? For once, the pit in your stomach, the hole in your chest, might go away. This really might be the thing that does it. If you're understanding this right, this book, this text, can make some kind of deal with the person you summon. If you can partner up with some sort of otherworldly person, some deity who may find your rapidly declining mental state pitiful and perhaps takes mercy on you. You may just earn yourself some kind of companionship. It is absolutely one of the stupidest ideas you've had in a while. There's no guarantee some all-powerful person won't just smite you the moment they see your easy pickings. But what does a worthless sack of meat and bones like you have to lose, really? So let's just say you get picked off and die. What was lost? Your future? Potential? What a joke. Your hope is that it isn't painful if you do die. More than that, you really hope you're right about this. Surely it can't be that hard to do this, right? I mean, the book literally has instructions. All you need to do is read. Right? As you flip through the numerous pages of nothing but warnings, the same sentence sticks out, repeated constantly in various different ways. Understand that you cannot undo this choice. This is permanent. You cast the warning aside. Permanent? Yeah, like your problems and solutions aren't already permanent. With shaky hands and a wavering voice, you turn to the page you want, skim it one more time, and read. Ich beschwöre dich aus der tiefsten, dunklen Hölle herauf! Was auch immer du bist. Before you is something that's kind of person-shaped. Initially, in the split second, you saw a silhouette. You thought you saw a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, a face. You know, person-shaped. You know. Then, the rest of them hit you like a freight train. This individual has giant, pulsing tentacles wrapped around them, curled in such a way that it's reminiscent of a brain's wrinkles. You can't figure out where the tentacles end and their body begins, or frankly, the better question, does it even end at all? Is this fused with them? Then your brain sees movement and... oh. Eyes. This person, this thing, has multiple eyeballs, no sockets, just eyes all around them. They clearly aren't brutalist trophies they took from dead people they killed, cause you see them moving. The eyes are moving. You guess it. It's a part of them? They just have eyes like that? And more so than eyes, you notice awfully quickly that where a mouth should be, instead a hole is. There's something emitting light, some sort of bone, sticking straight out of their head. But if it's a bone, then how does it produce light? Sieht ein bisschen aus wie sehr viele Seekreaturen zusammengemischt, ehrlich gesagt. Mit diesem komischen Stab von einem Anglerfisch, dann Tentakeln, offensichtlich von einem Kraken oder Oktopus. Ein Fischmaul. Die Haare sehen ein bisschen aus wie Seegras. Wie so Algen. Ja, so. Mischung aus vielem. Your head is spinning. All of this was not what you expected. And while you, usually speaking, aren't prone to being a choosing beggar, this is a bit much, even for you. I mean, what were you expecting? Wenn man irgendwie einen Dämon, Schrägstrich, eine Gottheit oder was auf die Welt holt, durch ein Summoning-Ritual mit Kerzen und Dunkelheit und überhaupt. Was soll dabei rumkommen? You try your very best to focus on the parts of this individual that look distinctly human. You see they have one normal-looking eye, where an eye should be. Each one you can spot is discolored in some way. The whites of their eyes are either a bright neon blue or a violently strong pink. They have dark curly hair, also discolored in a strange way, with that same nuclear pink. It seems to swirl perfectly, as if every individual strand was photoshopped to be picture perfect. How nice. How pretty. If only the rest of everything wasn't there to sober you up from whatever drunken stupor you were undoubtedly in a moment ago. 2 thoughts crossed your mind. 1. Maybe with enough alcohol-induced delirium, you could work with this. 2. There's an eldritch deity standing in front of you, in the middle of your bedroom. And you have said nothing. This entire time. Well, es hat auch nichts gesagt, also... Es hätte ja auch anfangen können zu reden. Aber ganz ehrlich, ich dachte, du hast irgendjemanden heraufbeschworen, um deine Loneliness zu vertreiben. Bist du da wirklich pingelig und achtest auf das Äußere? Und nicht einfach... Also, das ist halt auch immer so eine Sache. Jetzt niemanden gegen etwas persönlich. Aber auf der einen Seite rumheulen, dass man da keine Company hat, aber auf der anderen Seite dann extrem hohe Ansprüche stellen. Das funktioniert auch nicht so ganz. So, entweder man sucht halt einfach nur Company und es ist eigentlich egal wer, wenn man so verzweifelt ist. Und das kann ich nachvollziehen. Oder man jammert nicht rum und stellt halt Ansprüche und sucht sich halt die Leute. Und wenn man dann keinen findet, ja dann, weiß ich nicht, muss man halt seine Ansprüche runterschrauben. Das ist halt so, keine Ahnung. Ich persönlich gebe sowieso nichts so auf Äußere. Von mir aus, das könnte die netteste Person der Welt sein. Das ist so, warum nicht? Let's give it a try. Dependis, really proving that D- was your peak. In a blind panic, you fumble to say literally anything that will ensure this monster creature doesn't tear you in half. Maybe you really do have some desire to live. Hey, hello, hi, what's going on? Your eyes looks they're very pink. Nice color choice. You know, it's probably not high school or college. It's middle school. You peaked in middle school, undoubtedly. After spitting out that crumb of stupidity, the creature looks at you with all of their eyes. Oh yeah, your will to live is definitely somehow still intact. How nice. Wish you found that out under different circumstances. You'll take it though. Beggars can't be choosers. And speaking of begging, this thing hasn't said anything. How exactly are you supposed to beg for your life if you can't communicate with them? What the hell do I do? Oh, did I mess this up this badly? Well, first of all, hast du versucht, ein astrales Wesen heraufzubeschwören. Astral oder halt auch dämonisch, man weiß es nicht. Du hast auf jeden Fall versucht, ein übernatürliches Wesen heraufzubeschwören. Das war schon mal Punkt 1. Und dann hast du dir nicht mal Gedanken darüber gemacht, wie Schritt 2 weitergeht. Was Schritt 2 war, was du falsch gemacht hast. Ja, ich glaube, es sagt schon alles über dich aus. They really can't talk, can they? That makes things more difficult. Before you can come up with some equally life-threatening solution to the life-threatening problem laid before you, your vision gets weird. You don't feel right at all. Normally, you're always kind of drunk or high to some extent, but this feels unlike anything you've ever felt before. You feel weirdly sensitive. You can't seem to articulate it properly, even to yourself. It's like you gained a seventh sense or something. Ein siebter Sinn? Okay, was ist mit dem sechsten? God, you really should have read that book properly instead of just skimming it. Yeah. Vor allen Dingen, du meintest, alles, was du zu tun hast, ist nur zu lesen. Selbst das hast du verkackt anscheinend. Hello, small thing. Don't be scared. You asked me to come here, didn't you? You hear a voice. A woman's voice. It sounds nice. Soothing in a threatening sort of way. The moment you hear her voice, deep in your skull, the air feels unnaturally warm and comforting, especially for being in the presence of something so incomprehensible. You wonder, is it her that's doing this? Like some sort of lure for prey? Is she hunting you? On a drunker day, you might have liked the idea, but right now, the idea of becoming some gross-tasting chip for an otherworldly being doesn't quite scratch any itches of yours. Why did you think this was a good idea again?
Poor thing. You're a frail human, aren't you? Most of their minds don't handle us very well, I'm afraid. For some as feeble as you, I'm sure this is all very scary. Isn't it?
I need a drink.
Alcohol is bad for your liver, you know.
Ha! Ha! Wow! That's... Oh god.
May I ask, where is my gift?
What? Was I... Oh, don't tell me I actually missed reading something important.
Worry not. I am accustomed to all of you humans' poor senses. It seems as though not many of you have been trained very well. Patience is a virtue. To rush is to ruin. I've shown up here and thus accepted your offer. Our deal. However, your end of the deal must still be fulfilled. Graciously, I shall give you one more chance. Only one. Procure me my welcoming gift.
Okay. I'll do it.
Very good.
Okay, I really messed this up somehow. I was supposed to give her a gift of some kind. There's gotta be something in my room that she would want. I don't have many valuables though. I gotta look around. There's bound to be something. I should get to it. Quickly. Give a gift to the being you summoned. Ein teddy bear? It's an old plushie. You distinctly remember winning it at an arcade with your old high school friends. You were so excited about it. Your friends were too. They don't talk to you anymore. You haven't seen them in years. Can't blame them though. You hardly speak to anyone on a regular basis. I mean, shit. You barely have the energy to brush your own teeth. Most of the time, you can't even do that. Talking to people regularly seems impossible. You still cherish the plushie a decent amount though. Enough to be sad if it went up in flames. Take the plushie? You decide to leave it be. Wir schauen uns erstmal was überhaupt unsere Optionen sind, bevor wir uns für irgendwas entscheiden. It's your craft card. Back when hobbies still gave you a crumb of dopamine, you would rummage through it and make all sorts of things with whatever you had on hand. You vaguely wonder if you can craft anything out of the things you find in your room. That might be a good idea. It's your closet. It's quite small, but it fits all you need. You crammed some old storage boxes on top of it. Most of the clothes aren't washed very well. It smells musty. Look inside the closet? Yeah, sure, why not? You rummage through the closet, looking for something worthy of being given as a gift. Not like you really expected to find anything like that in a crappy wardrobe. You do find one of your favorite shirts. It's completely shot to shit from you wearing it so many times, but you refuse to throw it away. Vielleicht nehmen wir einfach mal alles mit. Dann nehmen wir auch erstmal den Teddybär mit. Und dann können wir gucken, ob wir daraus irgendwas craften können. Empty wine bottles are clustered on the floor, next to a pile of garbage. Ja, das ist bestimmt kein Geschenk. It's your dresser. It's beat up with scratches all over it. It's your bed. It's in complete disarray and smells awfully of sweat and body odor. You store some things under it, though you frequently forget what. Look under the bed? Yes. How did it get so narrow under here? You come to accept that the trash piles have truly taken over the room. Oh, I forgot about this old thing. You found your old diary, take it? Sure. Wie gesagt, wir nehmen erstmal alles mit, was wir so finden. It's your mini fridge. You stuff all sorts of things in there. Look through the mini fridge? Sure. You open the fridge and take a look inside. There are a few bottles and drinks you didn't finish. Take water bottle. Können wir das an... Wir können nur die water bottle nehmen? You already took something from the fridge. Ja und? Ich will mehr. Empty wine bottles are clustered on the floor. There are dark stains on the floor surrounding the piles. Pile of garbage. God knows what's hidden in all that. It's a drawer. All sorts of random, ill-fitting items are crammed inside. Look through the drawer? Yes, of course. Let's see. Clothes that don't fit, old textbooks, figurine boxes, craft supplies. You find a small vat of protein powder nestled in the back corner of the top drawer, tucked away and hidden. If you recall correctly, this was from when you still believed your life could turn around with a little more elbow grease. Clearly your plans of getting fit and active went nowhere. You're pretty sure the new routine died in less than 3 days. Und genau das ist halt das Problem. Viele Leute halten ihre Routine nicht durch, die wirklich bewirken würde, dass es zumindest ein wenig besser wird. Routine und Sport und all das heilt natürlich nicht alles, aber es macht es erträglicher, wenn man es dann regelmäßig macht. Und das halt nicht nur ein paar Wochen, sondern auch monatelang. Dann wird es langsam besser. Aber wie gesagt, nicht gut, nur besser. Deswegen, mich regt halt auch immer so auf, wenn Leute halt meinen, also klar, wenn man Depressionen hat, kann man nicht einfach Sport machen und alle Probleme fliegen weg. Das ist übertrieben gesagt. Aber jeder, der sich darüber lustig macht und meint, Sport würde überhaupt nicht helfen, hat nie richtig Sport gemacht. Weil das hilft. Wenn der Körper gesund ist, dann wird der Geist auch langsam gesünder. Wie gesagt, es lässt nicht alle Probleme verschwinden. Es lässt das auch nicht gut machen. Also es wird nicht alles gut, aber es wird besser. Und wie gesagt, jeder, der anderer Meinung ist, hat es nur nicht lange genug durchgehalten und ich kenne davon genug Leute. Und ich selber persönlich habe auch Depressionen, deswegen kann ich da auch aus eigener Erfahrung sprechen. Is this thing still good? How long does protein powder keep for? Take the protein powder? Wir nehmen alles mit. You took the protein powder. Nasty paper goods, tissues, napkins, who knows really. Was ist mit der Figur, die da auf dem Dings steht? Die guckt mich irgendwie so an. A giant trash bag. This clearly isn't leaving the room anytime soon. Okay, a pile of garbage, paper plates stained with food decorate the top of the pile. You can't remember what you were eating on those. Ja, und so ein Raum macht offensichtlich das Leben auch nicht viel besser und verschlimmert halt noch die Depression. Ich weiß, dass es halt so ein Teufelskreis ist. Man hat halt keine Motivation, deswegen lässt man alles verkommen und dann hat man noch weniger Motivation und das zieht sich immer weiter nach unten. Das ist katastrophal. Aber genau deswegen muss man sich halt Hilfe suchen und man muss sich einmal aus diesem Teufelskreis aufraffen. Weil jeder würde da ja zustimmen, es wird immer schlimmer, wenn man nichts tut. Aber das heißt, man geht die Spirale immer weiter nach unten. Und wenn man das verhindern will, dann muss man sich halt einmal aufraffen. Einmal so richtig zusammenreißen, dass man wieder zumindest ein bisschen weiter oben in der Spirale steht. Und dann kann man vielleicht darauf aufbauen, wenn man es denn durchhält. Aber das ist alleine auch nicht einfach. Wirklich nicht. Candles you lit and put on the floor. You need to be careful your pants don't catch on fire. Warum leuchten die eigentlich blau? Können wir jetzt irgendwas bauen? Da oben ist auch noch eine Tür. Können wir rausgehen? Können wir speichern? Wir speichern mal kurz. No point in leaving. Not like there's anything of use out there. Okay. Dann gucken wir mal, ob wir irgendwas craften können mit den Sachen, die wir gefunden haben. I wonder if I can make anything. Check for crafts. It doesn't look like you can make anything with what you have. Okay, können wir hier ansonsten noch irgendwas checken, aber das sind alles nur Piles of Garbage, in denen auch nichts drin ist. Ja gut, können wir irgendetwas mit den Items machen? Nee, wir können nicht mehr das Tagebuch lesen. I guess, dann schauen wir mal, was wir ihr schenken können. Alright. The book that should have some info on what to do. Or did I miss something so important? Well, whatever. I have the time to correct it now. I'll read the book. Now let's see. Also, spontan würde ich ja sagen, das ist jetzt nur eine Vermutung, aber je mehr emotionalen Wert ein Gegenstand hat, desto wertvoller ist es das für dieses Being. So wirkt das zumindest aufgrund der Items, die wir gerade gefunden haben. Aber ja. You flip to the front of the book, where the index is. What chapter do you go to? Eldritch Companionship? This should probably have something. Maybe I can figure out how to make her like me. You read the chapter on Eldritch Companionship. And by read, you mean you skimmed it again. Why? Wenn man nicht aus seinen Fehlern lernt. You took note of a few specific paragraphs. Are intended for lifelong pacts. If one attempts to leave a being they established a pact with, it is not uncommon for them to be mauled or maimed. Prefer sentimentality over value. The concept of valuable items monetarily does not make sense to them and their world. Value is an attachment to the... So, something sentimental? I'm assuming to me, since I'm the one giving a gift. Not like I'd know what she would be sentimental over anyways. I don't have many things I care about. I'm sure I'll find something in here. Ja gut, da wir nichts... Können wir irgendwas craften? Können wir jetzt irgendwas craften? Anscheinend nicht. Ich wüsste jetzt aber auch nicht, wo ich noch irgendetwas finde. Ich hätte natürlich einen Energy Drink statt eine Wasserflasche nehmen können, aber ich glaube nicht, dass das irgendeinen Unterschied gemacht hätte. Well, I have something. Is this really what I want to give her, though? Was denn? Give her the gift. Okay. Also es ist entweder das Plushie, das Favorite Shirt oder das Diary. Ich glaube, ich persönlich... Im Endeffekt kann man sich so ein bisschen... Kann man sich überlegen, was würde man am wenigsten weggeben? Also wo hätte man, das, sag ich mal, wo würde es am meisten leid tun, diesen Gegenstand zu verlieren? Und ich kann unseren Charakter jetzt nicht ganz einschätzen. Ich persönlich war früher mal traurig, wenn Plushies verschwunden sind. Heutzutage wäre ich da immer noch traurig drüber. Ein Tagebuch führe ich nicht, ist das Problem, deswegen kann ich dazu nichts sagen. Favorite T-Shirt ist irgendwie so, das wäre schon mies, aber das wäre irgendwie nicht so emotional mies, das wäre halt einfach nur doof. Also ich wäre da trotzdem irgendwie, wenn mein Favorite T-Shirt weg wäre, wäre so, ja gut, aber kann man halt Neues kaufen, ne? Wenn es das denn noch gibt und wenn es jetzt nicht so Limited Edition mäßig ist und davon habe ich halt auch welche. Wenn die weg wären, das wäre dann halt auch extrem ärgerlich, aber weiß ich nicht, so emotional fühle ich mich mehr zu den Plushies hingezogen, ehrlich gesagt. Ich meine, Plushies sollen einem ja auch emotionalen Komfort geben. Dafür sind sie da. Plushie. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You somewhat depressingly hand her the plushie. The last symbol of connection you have left. Ist doch eigentlich dann das perfekte Geschenk. She takes it from you curiously, seeming unsure of what exactly she's looking at. Her eyes lock onto yours, seeking an explanation of some kind. It's, a plushie I ended up winning a while back with my friends. We went to an arcade. I was always kinda good at the claw machines, so I was able to win something. I thought maybe you would like to have it instead.
Instead? Do you not want this?
I don't know. It gets me kind of sad, you know? Like, I don't want to get rid of it, but it's not like it really sparks joy when I look at it now, you know? Maybe you can find some joy in it. It's a pretty cute plushie, I think.
So, you are giving me your trash.
Nein. Und so habe ich das auch überhaupt nicht aufgefasst, als ich dieses Plushie da gerade eingesammelt habe. Ich dachte, er würde das... Okay, ich weiß nicht, ob der Charakter das jetzt gerade einfach nur falsch beschrieben hat oder ob er das falsch beschrieben hat, als er den Gedankengang da gerade hatte. Weil gerade klang das für mich so, als wäre er sad, es abzugeben. Für mich klang das so, als wäre, wie gesagt, die letzte Connection zu der Außenwelt. Das ist halt schon ziemlich doof, das dann abzugeben. Habe ich das falsch verstanden? No, it's not trash. I just don't really want to hold onto it anymore. Das hast du vorher aber nicht so in deinen Gedanken formuliert. Das muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Oder zumindest habe ich es so nicht verstanden.
So, trash.
Before you have the chance to object, she puts her hand over the plush bear's head and releases some kind of black goop from her palm. It engulfs the entire plush, reducing it to nothing in seconds. You have no idea where the fabric or any of it went, but when the goop retracts, it's gone. Why did you do that? What did you do?
I removed it, since you clearly did not like it. And neither did I.
You could have just given it back. Why destroy it?
Why give me something you did not want in your possession, let alone as a gift, where I am free to do what I want with the item? You expect me to treat something with any sense of care when you admitted yourself you did not want it anymore?
That's different.
I do not think it is. I can see why they do not speak to you anymore. You are quite annoying to deal with.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Since you did not fulfill your half of the deal, I will be departing as well.
Wait.
Goodbye.
In a flash of light, she's gone, along with your one remaining connection to the life you used to live and the people that once cared for you. I mean, er hat's einfach nur... Er hat's so beschissen beschrieben. Wenn er das so gesagt hat, wie es hier in dem Text steht, wenn er das so gesagt hätte, dann wäre es eins der besten Geschenke der Welt gewesen. I'm sorry. Ich kann auch nichts dafür, dass unser Charakter einfach nur dumm ist und nicht die richtigen Worte findet und einfach nur Mist labert. Aber okay. Next try. You remain, as you always were, alone in a filthy, disgusting apartment, secluded and isolated from your peers outside. The same peers that at one moment in time were your friends. Bad end. Trash disposal of the heart. Ending 7 out of 10. Es hat übrigens 10 Enden, wie man sieht. Und ich meine, ich hätte gelesen, es gibt, glaube ich, 8 schlechte Enden, ein gutes und ein neutrales. Game over. Ja, Better step up with your social skills and try that again. Continue. Okay, wir readen nochmal das Book. Was ist denn so beim Ritualistic Summoning? Ich meine, wir wissen ja jetzt, was wir abgeben müssen. Wir reden mal eine andere, lesen mal eine andere Stelle. This should probably have something. Chances are I can figure out what I did wrong too. You read the chapter on ritualistic summoning. And by read, you mean you skimmed it again. You took note of a few specific paragraphs. In order to seal the pact with the being, a gift is required to show your allegiance. This should be prepped before summoning, as you may risk physical danger if not prepared ahead of time. Well, that's comforting. The kinds of gifts depend on who or what you have summoned. However, it is a good precaution to always have some form of food, as they must be fed and are constantly hungry from being in our realm. Oh, it's just food? That should be simple enough. I'm sure I have something lying around here. Ich meine, wir haben ja immer noch die Items, ne? Ja. Kann ich jetzt was craften? Nein. Ich kann halt aber auch nichts mehr hier aus dem Fridge nehmen, oder? Was ist denn, wenn ich jetzt den Teddybär gebe? Weil jetzt haben wir ja einen anderen Hinweis darauf bekommen, was wir ihr zu geben haben. Plushie. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You somewhat presently hand her the plushie, the last symbol of connection you have left. She takes it from you curiously, seeming unsure of what exactly she's looking at. Her eyes lock onto you, seeking an explanation of some kind. Okay, das ist genau das Gleiche. Ja, es ist genau das Gleiche. Ja gut, dann macht es keinen Unterschied, was wir da für Informationen aus dem Buch bekommen. Wäre interessant gewesen, dass er dann mit den Items anders umgeht. Ich glaube, wir haben noch einen Chapter, oder? The Dangers of Hunger. This should probably have something. Maybe this will make it obvious if I'm in over my head or not. You read the chapter on the dangers of hunger, and by read, you mean you skimmed it again. You took note of a few specific paragraphs. There's nothing else left to eat. They seem to have no problem cannibalizing each other or any other living organism made of flesh and bone. Hunger is typically constant if it's not satiated for too long, and there is nothing to eat at all. They may resort to eating themselves. Preferences seem inconsistent. It seems dependent on who or what you summoned and their personal taste. Been recorded that foods high in sugar, protein, or meats are generally received well. Okay, I'm seriously gonna die if I mess this up, aren't I? It said sugar, protein, or meat. Dann probieren wir mal das Protein Powder, I guess. Die Water Bottle war ja dann die falsche Choice aus dem Fridge, aber auf der anderen Seite wusste ich auch nicht, dass man nur eine Sache nehmen konnte. Protein Powder. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You casually hand her the vat of protein powder, unsure if she would like it. He takes it from you slowly, examining you. That can't be good.
What is this? A powder of some kind? Extra strength?
It's protein powder. It's to help you get stronger when you work out.
What?
She glares at you intensely. Clearly, whatever you just said was the wrong thing to say.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. You think I need this? That I need extra help to get stronger? I have a need to get stronger at all?
No, that's not what I I just, I figure you're strong, so you probably do some kind of workout, and that you could help, and that could help you along, not because you're weak, just to make things easier on you for, convenience. You feel a hole being burned into you. She clearly doesn't believe you, and honestly, you don't even know if you believe it yourself. Flying by the seat of your pants wasn't the smartest choice when you needed to seem sincere. She taps the protein powder with her fingers.
How about we test my strength? Let's see if I'm in need of more physical powers.
Okay? The hole that functions as her mouth widens, splitting her face more and squishing her eyes. Wordlessly, she takes the protein powder in her other hand, reels back, as if she's about to throw a baseball, and... Wait! She throws it directly at your head, with such force that it kills you instantly. At least, it wasn't too painful. Bad end. Strike! Ending 10 out of 10. Ich muss mir mal hier eben einen Notizzettel machen, welche Enden wir schon haben. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, wir hatten 10 und wir hatten 7. Wir wollen ja für alle Enden gehen, ne? Game over. Ich kann hier auch mal einfach irgendetwas geben, ohne das Buch zu lesen. Water Bottle ist doch bestimmt auch nicht gut. Ich würde am liebsten das gute Ende zum Schluss aufbewahren, aber wir werden mal schauen, ob wir da hinkommen. Also, weil ich weiß jetzt wirklich nicht. Wie gesagt, ich hätte gedacht, das Plushie wäre sonst das Gute. Aber naja. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You robotically hand over the water bottle, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you casually. She seems completely unaffected by receiving it. She flips it around in her hand, glancing at the label for a brief moment.
This is just water?
I mean, je nachdem aus welcher Dimension du kommst, könnte das ziemlich selten bei dir sein, aber wer weiß.
In a bottle. It's just water. In a bottle?
Yeah. For a moment she looks stunned, you think. Her features raise a bit. Her numerous eyeballs seem to dilate and shrink. She doesn't seem angry, just confused. Honestly, at this point, you think that's one of the better emotions this Eldritch Being could be feeling towards you. It's definitely better than hatred, that's for sure.
What exactly do you expect me to do with this?
Whatever you want, baby. Well, you're supposed to drink it. It's water. Well, only if you are thirsty. Are you thirsty?
Look at me. And tell me if you think I need to drink water to sustain myself.
I mean, probably not, but maybe? Most living things need, water. He looks at you blankly and then sighs. Boy, you really beefed this, didn't you?
I understand that water is good for you. I understand that you're attempting to care for me through means of nourishment. I appreciate it. But I have no possible use for this. I don't need water in any capacity. So I suppose you can have this back.
All right. Well, aren't you thoughtful? You take the water bottle back, eyes glued to the floor. This thing could kill you, yet you feel like a scolded child. You don't know why you thought something so simple would be enough for a gift. Thinking back on it, it seems kind of stupid, doesn't it?
It would be a shame to have such a resource go to waste. You can drink it. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Are you not going to drink it? I sense you're in need of adequate hydration. You should drink.
Okay. Trinken wir halt ein wenig Wasser. Stay hydrated. Yeah, I know I should drink water. And yet, yeah. Trink doch einfach das verdammte Wasser, wenn du zu aufgefordert wirst. Meine Fresse. Es ist ja okay, wenn man das den ganzen Tag über vergisst. Das passiert mir auch. Weil man einfach nicht dran denkt. Weil man weiß, man sollte. Aber man tut es nicht, weil man es vergisst. Aber jetzt wirst du direkt zu aufgefordert. Also trink das verdammte Wasser, weil dich ein verdammter Eldritch Gott dazu auffordert. Wo ist das Problem? You stand staring at the bottle. Hand on the cap, prepared and ready to open it. Yet, you don't move. God, are you really doing this right now? You can't just suck it up and drink, even when your life might depend on it? Es ist doch nur Wasser, es bringt dich nicht um.
Is there a problem? You need not fear any infections or illnesses from my mere touch. I'm not filthy, you know.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not it. You really are doing this, aren't you? I don't like how water tastes. What do you mean? Wasser schmeckt nach fast gar nichts. Fast. Wasser hat Geschmack aufgrund der Mineralien, die da drin sind. Natürlich. Und ich habe noch nie destilliertes Wasser getrunken, weil es ungesund ist. Aber ich wüsste jetzt gar nicht, ob das noch etwas schmecken würde. Aber ganz ehrlich, also ich persönlich habe nichts gegen den Geschmack von Wasser. Und viele Leute mögen den Geschmack nur nicht, weil kein Zucker drin ist, ehrlich gesagt. Weil heute in unserer verdammten Gesellschaft überall verdammter Mist Zucker drin ist. In jedem Mist. In Wurst, in Brot, in allem. Es gibt fast nichts, wo kein Zucker drin ist. Und in den Sachen, wo kein Zucker drin ist, ist verdammter Scheiß Süßstoff. Der wahrscheinlich noch tausendmal schlimmer ist. Ist noch nicht nachgewiesen, aber sehr wahrscheinlich stellt die Wissenschaft in 10 bis 20 Jahren fest, dass Süßstoff das schlimmste Übel ist, das die Menschheit halt dieses Jahrhundert über sich gebracht hat. Ja, und Zucker bringt einen auch. Ja, und deswegen mögen wir... Es ist halt wirklich so, alles, was wenig Zucker hat, von Natur aus, mögen viele Leute nicht. Und das liegt wirklich einzig und allein daran, dass kein Zucker da drin ist. Weil wir einfach verdammt alle süchtig nach dieser Droge sind, die nicht als Droge klassifiziert ist. Jesus. For whatever reason, it made me feel sick drinking it. And, ja, vielleicht weil dein Körper einfach mal nicht drauf klarkommt, endlich mal etwas Gesundes zu bekommen. Oder halt, wie gesagt, irgendetwas, wo kein Zucker drin steckt. I used to push sugar into it to make it better, but that's dumb, so... I mean... Man könnte halt damit anfangen, Zucker ins Wasser zu mischen und dann im Laufe der Wochen immer weniger und weniger Zucker rein, bis man sich irgendwann an den Geschmack von Wasser gewöhnt hat. Wenn einem jetzt wirklich Wasser zuwider ist. Das heißt einfach, jeden Tag, sag ich mal, immer ein bisschen weniger Zucker reintun. Und irgendwann hat man sich daran gewöhnt.
More than half your body is water, yet you cannot stomach the taste of it.
Yep, it's definitely not normal. Oh. Wordlessly, one of the vein appendages slipped out of your hand in one swift, powerful motion. She unscrews the cap just by flicking it. And warum kriege ich hier irgendwelche Nachrichten? Stop it. What are you doing? He takes the very sharp tip of her pointer finger and slices her thumb open with her thumb open. Warte mal. She takes the very sharp tip of her pointer finger and slices her thumb open with it before dripping some of the blood into the bottle. Okay. Jesus. She screws the lid back on, only for one of her tentacle arms to wrap around the bottle and start shaking it, mixing the blood that was just dripped in. In an instant, the bottle appears before you again, held out to you not by a larger than average hand, but a weird-looking octopus leg.
Try some of it now. It should taste of Disacturite?
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was das ist. Aber natürlich. Oh, what?
You described the taste as pleasant. Now drink it before it spoils. No one in your condition should be wasting resources.
Okay. God, please, if this kills me, just let it be quick. We unscrew the lid of the now significantly more menacing-looking water bottle. You see the liquid has taken on a highlighter pink color. I mean, es ist das Blut einer Eldritch Gottheit. Ich glaube, das würde ich ohne zu zögern trinken, selbst wenn es mich umbringt. Weil entweder es bringt einen um, oder es verleiht einem wahrscheinlich irgendwelche Superpowers. Also Risk versus Reward, und so wie sich diese Entity hier gerade verhält, scheint sie nicht gerade sehr hostile zu sein, sondern halt relativ neutral gesinnt. Ich denke mal, da hat man nicht viel zu verlieren. Risk versus Reward ist sehr high. Also High Reward, Low Risk. Oh, joy of joys. Down the hatch. Shakily, you bring the bottle to your mouth and drink some. All the while, the monster woman stares at you down like you'd be committing eldritch sin for not chugging it. Shockingly, it tastes good. It tastes like sugar. Heavily of sugar. Like you just ate an entire cube distilled into liquid form. You have little trouble downing the whole bottle. It seems even the texture has changed. It's now slightly thicker, reminiscent of juice. That tastes good. A lot like sugar.
I'm relieved the mimicry worked sufficiently.
Mimicry?
Well, yes, I can make anything do whatever I want. I wish for water to taste sweet, then it shall. My blood is, after all, still a part of me, isn't it? Why would I not retain control?
Well, you do you. You ate monster blood. Ja, well, das war dir doch von vornherein klar. Not even monster eldritch otherworldly nightmare being who is kind of looking different. All too quickly, after the realization of what you just drank, you notice your vision getting strange again. Though this time, it's in tandem with other effects. Ich meine, sie hat ja gesagt, sie bleibt in Kontrolle darüber, also sie kann das kontrollieren. Das heißt, jetzt ist es in unserem Körper. Das heißt, das kann sie jetzt immer noch kontrollieren, wenn ich das richtig verstehe. You feel your eyes getting heavy and you almost trip despite standing up and being completely still. Oof. What the hell is happening? It's okay. The pretty monster lady will protect me. I think. I hope. Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I forgot to warn you. You didn't drink the coagulated bits at the bottom of the bottle, did you? Oh no. I think I did. I don't feel right. What was that? Well, I suppose either way, you'll get your wish. I apologize for this, I really do. I forget how clueless and fragile you humans are sometimes. Huh?
Your head spins at the realization that something terrible is happening to you. Even worse, she knows what's happening to you and either can't or won't do anything about it. Yet, you can't stay mad at her, it seems. I mean, after all, she loves you, doesn't she? You don't know how you didn't realize it this whole time. I mean, for an enchanting otherworldly being such as herself, not to smite you upon first glance. What a mercy. What love. Your stomach feels bad. Somewhere in the back of your subconsciousness, you think something might be wiggling in your gut. But that's not possible. Galatea wouldn't do that. You guys are whole together. You're connected. Just like you should be. More than anything, you want to live. You can't live without her. Something has ruptured internally. The veins pulse and beat in your stomach. You feel a little sad when they start to try and escape through your mouth and nose. Now you can't express your love properly. Alas, you need to find another way. Perhaps letting her crawl into the hole where your stomach was is a good start. As your body becomes mangled and molds from the parasites inside your stomach, she, Galatea, simply watches you squirm and struggle with an expressionless blank face. You were killed by eldritch parasites. Bad end. It's never just water. Ending 3 out of 10. Game over. Ja gut, wir haben ja insgesamt 6 Items. Und dann können wir halt noch irgendwas craften, vielleicht mit dem Energy Drink. Also das 6. Item ist halt noch im Kühlschrank, da kann ich halt gerade nicht dran. Aber, ja, da wäre halt gegebenenfalls auch noch was. Well, I have something. Dann probieren wir mal das Favorite Shirt. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You somewhat confidently hand over your favorite shirt. Surely, she can't see the amount of love this has felt through the torn seams and the loose threads. She takes it from you hesitantly, as if she's touching garbage she doesn't fully want to make contact with.
What is this thing?
My favorite shirt. I wear that thing all the time, can't you tell? She looks at you strangely.
I see. It smells not good. I'm having trouble understanding how this could be your favorite clothing item if it smells of must and sweat.
Well, you didn't account for that. Everything in this room smells in some form or fashion, so you didn't give the extra stinky shirt much thought. After all, what is one more smell in this cacophony of stink? A little smell isn't that bad, surely. Besides, the fact that it's been so loved makes up for it, doesn't it? Naja, wenn man etwas liebt, dann kümmert sich man im Normalfall darum, aber okay. Her expression changes, yet you are not certain to what. You get the sense she's about to do something mischievous. Her whole of a mouth widens, and her face expands like some sort of peeled fruit or plant.
Let's test your theory, then.
Before you can ask what she's talking about, a vile odor hits your nostrils, a smell so bad it can't be described by one singular sensation. The smell brings dead animals, rotten milk, and piss to mind. You can't for the life of it figure out where it's coming from. It's all around you from no particular location. Wait a second. You lift up your arms to your nose, and before you can even inhale, you feel like you're about to pass out. It's you. You're the source of this horrendous smell. You turn to her, and she's simply staring at you, mouth still peeled wide. She tosses you the shirt before stepping back into the summoning circle.
Given our deal has fallen through, I'll allow you the privilege of testing your theory. The fact that something is loved surely makes up for the smell, doesn't it? I'm sure you'll have no problems. Goodbye.
With a flash of light, she's gone. Unfortunately, the smell she conjured upon on you did not leave with her. You frantically get into the shower, desperately scrubbing and rubbing your skin, trying to scrape off the smell this eldritch being cursed you with. You showered more times in one day than you did in weeks. You sat in your shower for almost the entire day, scrubbing, smelling, scrubbing, smelling. It's not going away or erasing up in the slightest. For the foreseeable future, you just stink. An odor that could rival any depression cave wreaks havoc on you and your life. Every time you try to eat, the smell hits you first and destroys whatever appetite you had left, rendering all food tasting vile by mere exposure. When you step outside to get groceries, everyone evacuates like it's a fire drill. Some even call security to have you escorted out. And of course, no one believes you when you insist it's just how you smell, and you can't get it out. You also got fired from your shitty minimum wage job you were barely able to hold on to, since merely existing is now akin to an HR violation. You go to the doctor, desperate to see if they can find something wrong, something they can fix. Every test turns up nothing, at least nothing new. Not one person, even for a amount, gave you the time of day. Bad end. Covers and Books. Ending 8. Ja gut, aber ganz ehrlich, ich meine, das ist natürlich nicht hilfreich für das gesellschaftliche Leben, aber man selber gewöhnt sich eigentlich an jeden Geruch irgendwann, das ist völlig normal. Irgendwann sind halt die, ja, alle Rezeptoren von Geruch so sehr zerstört oder sonst was, dass man halt einfach entweder nichts mehr riecht oder sich halt wirklich einfach an den Geruch gewöhnt hat. Aber, ja, wie gesagt, fürs gesellschaftliche Leben ist es natürlich trotzdem eine Katastrophe. Ja gut, jetzt haben wir nur noch das Diary und dann können wir halt den Energy Drink noch aus dem Kühlschrank holen, aber das müssten wir halt in einem anderen Save-File machen. Wobei, wir machen erstmal vielleicht das mit dem Energy Drink. Wie war das nochmal? Okay. Wir können hier skippen. Das ist gut, das geht halt wirklich schnell. Hup. Take Energy Drink. Dann geben wir ihr erstmal den. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You sheepishly hand over the energy drink, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you swiftly, quickly inspecting the label on the can. She presumably reads whatever is written, followed by all of her eyes locking onto you like prey. Aber es war mal eine andere Reaktion, es war ein Ausrufezeichen. You instantly get the sense that she does not like energy drinks. Good to know. Wished you knew it sooner. She turns her nose up at you, holding the can as if it's something vile and filthy. She clearly doesn't want to make full contact with it.
If nothing else, mortal, you are bold for this. Very bold.
What?
To hand me such a thing.
She lets out a single laugh. You didn't think anyone could puff air out of their mouth frighteningly. Verzeihung. Yet here you are.
You really are broken compared to the rest of them.
Wait, hold on! Before you have any chance to explain yourself, you see her gearing up for something. Whatever it is, it's clearly not going to be good news for you.
You want me to have more energy? To be more spry and lively? Not so dead and lifeless looking?
No, that's not what I'll show you, energy! You don't know what was so wrong with an energy drink. You drink cans of those things all the time, every day. It's not like that makes you weak. just lacking in nutrition, and it probably induces some kind of Parkinson's. But it's not an insult to you. Then again, you're not an eldritch monster person. Why would you ever be able to predict a monster? Whether it was an energy drink can or a snack of some kind, this would have happened regardless, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. Your entire apartment, you included, was blown into bits. Bad end. Monster versus Monster. Ha! I get it! Und das ist Schleichwerbung. Hier. Ja gut, das Tagebuch gibt jetzt noch ein Ende und dann haben wir noch 4 Enden, die entweder irgendetwas mit dem Craften zu tun haben, aber ich weiß nicht, wo ich noch was zum Craften herbekommen kann. Oder keine Ahnung. Aber wir probieren erstmal das Tagebuch. Diary. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You hesitantly hand her the diary, fear and adrenaline running through you. She takes it from you inquisitively. She instantly flips it over and starts reading. I didn't read back any of my old diary entries, so some of them might be kinda, weird.
This is your diary? Is that not a book typically reserved for documenting excess baggage one has?
Well, not always, but that's what a lot of people would say, I think. I mean, yes, but... Also, es kommt halt drauf an, wie man ein Tagebuch führt. Viele schreiben halt ein Tagebuch halt, um nochmal Gedanken durch den Kopf gehen zu lassen. Manche schreiben Tagebuch, also Gedanken durch den Kopf gehen lassen, einfach um zu reflektieren, unabhängig davon, ob es jetzt gut oder schlecht ist. Manche schreiben Tagebuch einfach nur, um die vergangenen Tage ihres Lebens festzuhalten. I don't know, es gibt, glaube ich, mehrere Gründe, warum man ein Tagebuch führen könnte. Manche einfach nur aus Spaß am Schreiben. Manche, um ihr Leben vielleicht bunter darzustellen, als es ist. Weil man kann im Tagebuch ja auch sehr fantasiereich werden. Man muss ja nicht unbedingt 1:1 getreu alles so hineinschreiben. Ja, es gibt viele verschiedene Sorten von Tagebüchern.
I look like a therapist to you.
No, aber seinem Therapeuten zeigt man sein Tagebuch eigentlich auch nicht. Aber okay. In a single flash of light, she's gone. The diary falls to the floor in a pile of chalk. She left, almost instantly. Isn't this familiar? Bad end. Too much? Too soon. Fehlen noch 1, 2, 5 und 6. Ja, aber wo haben wir denn noch Sachen, die wir durchforsten können? Ich gehe hier nochmal jedes Ding ab. Ich meine, wir könnten natürlich auch versuchen, ihr gar nichts zu geben. Das ist bestimmt ein Ende. Da ist was. Search the trash pile? Yes. You decide sticking your hand in smelly trash is apparently not something that's below you. You rummage through the pile of garbage. Shuffling around the pile reveals even more trash hidden underneath. It looks significantly older and more disgusting than what's on top. It smells wretched too. The odor of several kinds of rotting food gets stronger and stronger as you release the fumes of stink from under the garbage that kept it captive. I don't remember it being this bad. You briefly think your idea of cleanliness may have gotten skewed over time. You think so? You found a sugar candy stick. It looks mostly untainted by the garbage around it. It's also still closed. Take the sugar candy stick? Sure. Haben wir hier sonst noch irgendwas? Können wir jetzt irgendwas craften? Looks like you're able to make something. I wonder. I used to make sweet water all the time as a kid, since I didn't like how water tasted. I mean, I still don't like how water tastes, but I do have everything I need to make it. Aber noch nicht. Wir speichern hier erstmal und geben hier erstmal den Candy Stick so. Sugar Stick Candy. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You shakily hand over the candy stick, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you curiously, seeming intrigued. The candy stick seems pathetically small in her eldritch monster-sized hand. You watch her as she curiously examines the stick, delicately picking at the paper to open it. You, rip it open at the top, and then eat what's inside.
Why not get it yourself?
It's candy. It's not alive. We just made it. I like it a lot, so I figured you might too. It's nothing too involved, but you know, it's simple. And it's good, so yeah. She stares at it for a good few moments, before delicately tearing the very top of the stick open.
Is something you consume for enjoyment, as opposed to nutrition?
Yeah, I used to eat them a lot as a kid. I save them for special occasions now. It's not a grand party, but it's a nice little treat. She holds the stick delicately with 2 fingers. She brings it to the hole in her face and tilts it back just enough that a small bit of sugar candy falls out. You guessed correctly. That really is her mouth. There isn't a swallowing motion, no opening or closing. It's just gone the moment it touches her mouth. Her eyes for a brief moment seem to wiggle? Pulse? You have no idea if that's good or bad. So, what do you think?
Acceptable.
Ah, you like it. I'm glad.
I appreciate you sharing something mildly significant with me.
You're welcome? That's a weird way to phrase it. Well, whatever. She liked it. That's what matters.
You shall receive a gift in turn. Come here.
She beckons for you to come closer, but you didn't see anything about a return gift. I mean, to be fair, you didn't see anything about any gifts to begin with. Yet, you get the sense that you might be in danger. Getting that close to something so dangerous, you're not keen on it.
Rest your worries. You haven't given me a reason to attack yet.
Yet? That doesn't sound good.
Am I truly so frightening? You've been handling this quite well, compared to most humans. Why now are you scared?
I don't know. She walks up to you and places her hands on your shoulders. She feels static to the touch. She embraces you in a very gentle, very large hug. You do absolutely nothing to fear of messing something up again. Yet you enjoy the simple hug to the fullest. Well, as much as you can enjoy it, with alien brain veins wrapped around you and multiple unblinking eyes staring right through you. Maybe this was a good idea. You need to thank that old librarian woman the next time you leave your house.
What is your name, small thing?
Penelope.
Galatea. We'll be together from now on.
You and Galatea live in your tiny apartment together for the foreseeable future. You not only get to be with someone that doesn't care if you're put together or not, but you get hugs. And headaches, and body pain, and hunger pains, constantly. It's worth it, though. It's worth it for the hug. Neutral end. A glimpse inside. Ending 2 out of 10. Okay. Dann haben wir jetzt noch 1, 5 und 6. Und ich wette, ein Ende, wo ich aber auch nochmal neu anfangen muss, ist, glaube ich, oh, ich hätte das skippen sollen. Egal. Skippen wir halt noch einmal schnell durch. Ich denke mal, ein Ende wird auf jeden Fall sein, wenn wir ihr gar nichts geben. Und ein Ende wird halt noch sein, wenn wir das Süße mit dem Wasser mischen. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir den Energy Drink mit dem Süßen mischen können. Müssen wir mal gucken. Wir gucken jetzt erstmal. Need something to give her. Mal einfach abhauen. Okay. I mean, dann schauen wir mal. Das ist interessant. Dann frage ich mich echt, wo das andere Ende ist. Ich hätte halt echt gedacht, ihr nichts zu geben wäre ein Ende. Den Energy Drink mit dem süßen Ding. Können wir was craften? Anscheinend nicht. Nicht damit. Aber dann nehmen wir nochmal alles andere mit. Dann haben wir nämlich in dem... Also dann können wir einen Speicherpunkt mit Wasser machen und einen mit Energy Drink. Und können dann mal gucken, ob wir irgendwas craften können. Diary... Okay, wenn man hier Nein antwortet, macht es auch einfach keinen Unterschied. Das Leaven auch nicht. Ich frage mich, warum man dann überhaupt die Option bekommt, die Sachen da zu lassen, wenn es halt keinen Unterschied macht. Bei sowas wie dem Kühlschrank macht es ja noch Sinn, aber... So, haben wir jetzt alle Sachen? Ja. 6 Items ist, glaube ich, das Maximale, was man haben kann. Zumindest, was man hier ansonsten so findet. Können wir jetzt irgendwas craften? Nee, also man braucht echt das Wasser und den Sugarcane, um überhaupt irgendwas craften zu können. Ich mache hier trotzdem mal einen Speicherpunkt, falls wir es für irgendetwas brauchen. Und dann schauen wir mal, was jetzt passiert, wenn wir ihr das Wasser geben. Make sweet water. You made sweet water. I hope she likes it as much as I did. Müssen wir sonst noch irgendwas machen? Anscheinend nicht. Also selbst das Protein Powder können wir da nicht da reinmischen, um noch irgendwas zu kombinieren. Den können wir jetzt auch nicht, oder? Give her the gift. Sugar water. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. Will calmly hand over the sweet water, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you gently, inquisitively, with an exceptional amount of attention and focus, as if she may break it if she handles it too rough. Okay, I know it looks kind of bad, but I don't really like how water tastes normally, right?
You don't?
I don't. I never liked it, especially as a kid. But I had to drink something, right? It's not like I could have had wine or energy drinks yet at that age. Well, not allowed to have it at that age. Point is, I needed to drink water and I didn't like it on its own. So I would add sugar. It makes the water look kinda dirty, but it tastes good.
You drank this as a youth?
Yeah, probably too often. No, I only drink it if I'm really feeling bad or if I drank too much of everything else. She stares at you with however much gentleness a person with one eye and a vein blob engulfing half the body could manage. Wordlessly, without hesitation, she cracks the lid open and drinks the entire thing in one go. At least you think she's drinking? Her mouth is just kind of a hole. Or is it some sort of portal? Whatever it is, the point remains the bottle is now empty. Some sugar still remains merged into one gross wet pile at the bottom of the bottle.
It tastes unexceptional. Yet you were fond of this all the same?
Yeah, it was never meant to be anything super delicious. It was just to help it go down easier.
You did not think to add something else, aside from sugar?
I was so young I couldn't reach anything else on the counter. It's just sort of stuck after that, I guess. I never thought to add anything else. She looks at you for a moment, before her black pit of a mouth gets wider, splitting her face even further in two. Her multiple stray eyeballs seem to wiggle.
That is quite humorous. Your genetic donors did not notice you handling items somewhere you should not have been.
Genetic donors? For a moment she actually looked worried. Or as worried as someone like her could be.
Oh, I apologize. I now recall humans calling their spawners something different, yet I cannot remember what. I call those humans what they are, as it is simply more efficient identification.
You and me both. More efficient identification. I'm using that from now on.
Is that a correct means of verbally identifying them? Your reaction is unusual for most humans.
Yeah, well, I've always been a little unusual. You got it right the first time. You can keep calling them that.
I see. I shall continue then. When I was unpracticed after coming to consciousness, I went to a neighboring universe without much hesitation or preparation beforehand. Not too dissimilar to you, it seems. I tried to have my first feast, yet when I tracked down my food, it had already been eaten by someone else. They were quicker than me, and thus acquired the meal. Though as I began searching for another feast, without much luck, since I was woefully underprepared, I saw that very same individual chopped into bits. Their parts were strewn about all over. It was quite comical. And so I feasted on them. Despite me being younger and possessing less cognitive resources, I still won. I recall that memory quite fondly, similar to your sweet-tasting water.
Well, that's, surely something. I guess that's our version of a happy childhood memory, but it's just death and food? Correct. I didn't say anything. How do you keep doing that?
I did say it. You thought it.
But I didn't say it.
You thought it. That is enough for me to hear.
Stop it. Stop visually intaking color. It's not quite that simple, is it? Alright, you can't control it. That's fine.
It is. I've already acquired quite a lot of information about you while you were searching this room. Thoughts reveal a lot about an organism, you know?
Wait. What exactly did you hear?
Many things. Mostly all of them, I believe. Moments of profound sadness for no reason, some instances of disgust towards your living quarters, extreme panic and fear when presented with any error of yours, a longing for the touch of another one of your kind.
Okay, that's thoughts of ending a desire to... Warum geht das? Alright, enough! So schnell kann ich auch nicht lesen. Jesus Christ.
Unprecedented amounts of anger, seemingly brought on you by the fear of being seen.
Yeah, I got it. You don't need to spell it out for me.
Of course not. You were the one that spelled something out of for me.
What? What does that mean? Is that meant to be some kind of joke?
Yes, it was. Though judging by your reaction, I presume it did not, as you say, land.
What the hell was the punchline even meant to be? Where did I even reveal that you could possibly make fun of?
Spells. You used a spell to summon me. That was the joke. A joke involving your lexicon.
That sucks, eh?
I've become aware. Yes.
Why were you even trying to joke around? Cause I got mad?
Precisely.
Well, you're not very good at it. And it's your fault for pissing me off anyway. She looks at you inquisitively, tilting her head ever so slightly to the side.
Becoming enraged has emboldened you socially. Has it ever occurred to you to behave in a straightforward manner, such as this, when you are not under the effects of adrenaline? You know, I'm not one of your kind. That much you must be certain of.
Well, yeah.
I do not see a purpose for your fear in this instance. If you are excessively worried about appearing wrong to those around you due to socially accepted norms, why would it apply to me?
It doesn't. I mean, come on. Why do you think I tried to bring you here to begin with? You're the only one who can't give me flack for being all fricked up. And even then, I bet you still hate me, like everyone else.
An odd thing to presume. I do not hate you. In fact, I find you rather intriguing.
There's no way she's telling the truth.
Did you forget I can hear you, despite that revelation only being moments ago?
Ja gut, man hat aber seine Gedanken auch nicht so wirklich unter Kontrolle, ne? That's whatever. I messed up everything right from the start, like I always do. How is that something to not be hated for? I yelled at you.
One, you were, and still are to a degree, in this current moment, under the influence of various external consumables and medications. It would be irrational to assume one functions smoothly and regularly in such state. Two, it seems you're simply lacking in cognitive awareness. I don't sense any malicious intent or desire to cause pain from you. You merely need to become more aware of yourself.
Alright, Socrates. I get it.
That is not my name. Oh, that was a joke. Quite humorous.
Uh-huh. Okay, I seriously need to teach her how to make jokes. This is so cringy.
Fear not. You will have plenty of time to do so. Your entire lifespan, to be more precise.
What? You're staying?
Was that not the point of your deal?
Well, yeah, not... I mean, I think...
Die? Yes, I'm already aware. So you proposed the deal, and you've delivered all of your half, regardless of what you assumed. I'm here to stay as the stipulations of the deal.
Stipulations? There isn't, like, a paper or something to sign? Is there? You keep acting like there's a written agreement or something.
Unspoken contracts. When you spoke from that book, you had an exchange in mind, did you not? I heard it, and so that is the deal we will proceed with.
So you're staying here with me? For as long as I want?
Correct.
You won't leave?
Correct.
A deal is usually two-sided, isn't it? What's in it for you? She ponders for a moment as if deciding on something that does absolutely nothing to ease your ever-growing anxiety.
It is for me to know, and for you to not fret about.
Oh god. Please don't.
No, I won't take your organs.
Oh, thank god. Or
eat you alive. Well, consume your flesh, to be precise.
why specify? What does it mean?
What did you want it to mean when you called for me?
Okay. Wow. Funny joke. You're getting better at this already. Speaking of jokes, how about I show you some? If you're gonna be staying here with me, it would be nice for us to laugh at the same things, you know? She nods robotically, walking closer to your side, as if waiting for you to lead her somewhere.
Fair assessment. You said show me. Are these jokes not of the verbal variety?
Well, most jokes are, but I like the picture ones.
There are pictures that functions as jokes.
Well, okay, it's not really a joke in the regular sense. There are these things called actually forget it. Scratch what they are called. You won't get it anyway. There are pictures and videos that people make online, and I think they are funny. Here, I'll pull one up. As you fumble in your pants' very deep man's pockets of your phone, you can feel her eyes watching your every move. Not quite threatening, but curiously nerve-wracking. You manage to open your phone without dropping it, despite your shaking. At an almost inhuman speed, you open one of your apps and navigate through the means to get to your folders. You're clicking so fast, the app screens aren't even loaded fully by the time you start frantically tapping the screen. Here, I got one. Look. You play one of your favorite videos, tilting your phone to the side so she can see, though you're positive she'll have no trouble with all those eyes. You make sure to pump up the volume so you both can experience the silliest joke humanity has to offer, as originally intended.
This is a rotating feline.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is it? I don't quite understand. How exactly is this a joke?
You nervously yet passionately begin to expound on the concept of absurdist humor, namely why a 4-polygon cat rotating to fast-paced video game music is the funniest shite ever. Since your curtains were clipped closed, successfully blocking out all daylight, you didn't even realize it was nighttime until your phone alarm went off mid-monologue, interrupting your erratic verbal essay on humor no normal person would ever sit through. Like a doting mother, she abruptly scoops you up by the waist, holding you like luggage under her arm as she walks you to your very dirty, musty, smelly bed, before unceremoniously setting you down on your feet in front of it.
It is time for rest. You must sleep now.
I'm not a child. I can stay up for as long as I want.
Being a sexually mature organism is not automatically indicative of good judgment.
I've been living alone for years now. Staying up late never bothered me.
Because you sleep until everyone else's days is half over. If you are fearful about me departing in the night or rummaging through your things, I will accompany you in slumber.
You will? Like no funny business? Just sleeping? Like going to sleep?
Becoming unconscious for several hours. Yes.
Sleeping ist ein bisschen was anderes als unconsciousness, aber okay. Okay. My bed's pretty small though. Are you even able to fit in it?
My appendages are quite elastic. I can squeeze myself in.
Alright, if you say so. Somehow she squeezes herself up against the wall, leaving maybe half the size of your body width left on the bed for you. She takes on an uncomfortable position like she's lying in a coffin. You, on the other hand, whether it be from exhaustion coming down from an adrenaline high, or the final brain cells in your dome finally dying of alcohol poisoning, shamelessly wiggle up right next to her like a small cat curling beside its owner. You're practically falling off the bed with how little room you have, but you don't care. The oddly warm, brain-like mass that covers half your body is oddly comforting to you. No longer do you need a weighted blanket or a heating pad to fake the illusion of having a person beside you. Now you have someone real. A person. Someone practically the size of two people. You sleep through the night comfortably uncomfortable with an odd sense of peace. For once, even if it's only for a moment, you think you feel close to being home. You start to look forward to nighttime. You'll get to experience this feeling again. And again. And again. And again. That's all you want to feel. All of the time. Sleeping through full days, joint pain, hunger, you don't care. Even if it's only for a couple of hours each day. You just want to feel whole. Good end. Codependent. I mean, if you think that's a good end to be codependent, then be it. Aber inwiefern ist das codependent? Weil ist sie wirklich dependent on you? I don't think so. Naja. Ja gut, ich habe ehrlich gesagt keine Ahnung, wo jetzt noch die anderen beiden Enden sind. Was ich mir gut vorstellen könnte, ist, dass ein Ende noch ist, wenn man vielleicht gar nichts macht. Wir probieren es einfach mal. Hip. Wir stehen jetzt einfach mal hier rum und bewegen uns gar nicht. Und entweder ich skippe für euch zu einem Textdialog oder es passiert halt einfach gar nichts in den nächsten 5 bis 10 Minuten. Wir werden sehen. Okay, ich habe jetzt für ungefähr 10 Minuten gewartet und es gibt kein weiteres Ende, in dem man einfach warten kann. Es gibt natürlich noch die 2 Enden, 1 und 5, die uns noch fehlen, aber die hängen wohl zusammen. Das hatte ich jetzt einfach nochmal auf der Seite des Developers geschaut. Mit noch einem Item, was man craften kann. Und einem Item, was man dementsprechend natürlich auch finden kann. Nämlich hier die Wine Bottle. Und mich wundert, dass ich die übersehen habe, weil ich dachte eigentlich, ich hätte jeden Space überprüft. A lone wine bottle sits at the foot of your bed. It's unopened and in theory still good. Maybe something like this? People usually give alcohol as gifts, right? Take the wine with you. Und was haben wir hier für Items jetzt? Wir haben 7 Items. Okay, aber wir haben den Energy Drink natürlich nicht. Kann ich denn irgendwas craften? I wonder. I used to make sweet water all the time. Okay, das Sweet Water. Ja, mach das einfach mal. Können wir sonst noch was craften? Okay, für das andere brauchen wir dann wahrscheinlich den Energy Drink. Das heißt, wir geben ihr jetzt sowieso erstmal die Weinflasche einzeln. Schauen wir mal, wo das hinführt. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You sheepishly hand over the wine bottle, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you hesitantly, almost bewildered. Her hand isn't the only thing that takes hold of the bottle. Her brain-like tentacles, veins, whatever they are, wrap around the bottle, inspecting it. It's as if she doesn't know what it is, despite pointing it out to you earlier. Her eyes flick back and forth from the bottle to you, checking for your reaction. You try your best to remain calm. Do you like it? I figured wine is something everyone likes, you know?
This is wine.
Yeah?
Alcohol is dangerous to the body, especially yours. You do know this, yes?
Ich könnte mir Organismen vorstellen, bei denen Alkohol sogar lebensnotwendig ist. Also es kommt doch ganz drauf an, wie der Körper aufgebaut ist. Well, I mean, it's... yeah, but people like drinking it.
people like drinking it, or do they like feeding it to others to weaken the senses?
No, people definitely like drinking it. That's not...
Do you take me for a fool? Do you mistake my kindness for your sad, feeble little brain as stupidity? You truly think I am so unaware that I cannot see the trap laid in front of me? One of the most basic ones at that.
It's not a trap, I didn't...
Silence! You have insulted me enough. In all my life, I never thought I would see such a display of foolishness from what might as well be a singular-celled organism. Are you blind to what I am? You squander a second chance. I, a being capable of reducing you to an atom, so graciously gave you. To do this?
I didn't... I like drinking it, a lot. I just thought I'd share some with you.
Share some? So we could both kill ourselves together in a slow, painful decline?
Also das, was so menschlichen Lebewesen sowieso geschieht, durchgängig, die ganze Zeit, in jedem Moment des Lebens. Das verschnellert es halt nur. Aber das ist...
If you wish to die that badly, you've already done enough. You want to be a foolish creature of ignorance, of emptiness? Then you shall be one.
A sudden flash blinds you, numbing your entire body. You start to feel your mind wander away somewhere. It doesn't come back. When you come to, you're barely able to form basic thoughts. You've been reduced to an organism on the level of a jellyfish. Incapable of thought, of engaging with life or itself, merely a floating pile of organs and nerves drifting about aimlessly in a vast, complex world it cannot comprehend. You were turned into a slime. Bad end. Smooth-brained, single-celled. War das jetzt 5 oder 1? Das müsste 1 gewesen sein, ne? Ich glaube, es war 1. Steht zumindest hier so in dem Walkthrough. So, dann brauchen wir jetzt wahrscheinlich den Energy Drink und die Wine Bottle. Die haben wir ja in dem Safe hier. Right. Yes. Können wir daraus jetzt was craften? I wonder. Sometimes I mix other drinks into my energy drinks to make them taste better. Would wine be a bad idea? That's not gonna put someone in the hospital, is it? I mean, she's literally an Eldritch Being of some kind. Yeah, it's probably fine. Hell, she might even like it. Make energy drink mixture. Also sie mag weder Wein, Energy Drink mochte sie überhaupt nicht. So sehr, dass sie das ganze Apartment in die Luft gesprengt hat. Was kann schon passieren, wenn wir das beides mischen? We made energy drink sludge. Let's hope this combo tastes half decent. Maybe, kommt auf den Wein an und den Energy. Well, I have something to give you. Energy drink sludge. Hey, I have something for you.
You have my gift?
Yeah. You hesitantly hand her the wine bottle of sludge, almost certain it's a bad idea, and yet you fork it over anyway. She looks at you with utter disgust. She hasn't even said anything yet. You can tell she's deeply offended by the gesture. Slowly she turns the bottle around in her hand so she can presumably get a better look at the spilled sludge stains all over the top of the bottle. The wine label is stained and falling off. The liquid inside is disgusting amalgamation of separated fluids and fizz. If you didn't know what it was already, you might have assumed it was some kind of potion a child made using dirt and some cleaning fluids. Her pupils shrink as she stares a hole through you.
What is this?
It's, well, I'm not really sure. I mix drinks for myself a lot, so I mixed something and made that.
You didn't consider the possibility that this didn't turn out well? That this is bad?
I didn't. I just thought, you know, I mean, it's the thought that counts. She stares at you incredulously. She's clearly not impressed. After staring at the bottle for what felt like an eternity, she swiftly cracks open the lid and turns the bottle in your direction.
Why don't you take a drink of it? Clearly this should taste good, considering it's a gift. You did give this to me, so you must be okay with drinking some, correct?
You didn't account for this. The monster woman is mad at you and is now trying to get you to drink the mystery sludge. Es ist nur Energy und Wein. Also vielleicht, wenn es auch nicht gut schmeckt, so schlimm wird es bestimmt nicht schmecken. Ich meine, es gibt Leute, die keinen Wein mögen. Ja, kann ich auch verstehen. Ich selber mag zumindest lieblichen, süßen Wein. Den trockenen finde ich jetzt auch nicht so toll. Aber wie gesagt, jeder wie er möchte. Aber unser Charakter trinkt ja offensichtlich gerne diesen Wein, sonst hätte der den hier nicht stehen. Und er trinkt auch gerne Energy Drinks. Und dieses Gemisch klingt jetzt, finde ich, nicht so schlimm, wenn man Energy und Wein mag. Wenn man eins von beiden nicht mag, ist es ja was ganz anderes. Aber wenn man beides mag, kann ich mir nicht vorstellen, dass es so schlimm schmeckt, ehrlich gesagt. But I don't know. Ich hab's noch nie probiert. Is it even edible? Can you drink this and not end up at the hospital? You don't know if you have enough money to cover an ambulance override? Oh, or das Hospital. Das ist einfach nur gecapslockt. You grab the bottle unconfident yet fearfully motivated. As you peer into the top of the bottle, observing the liquid inside, it fizzes and bubbles with a sickening brown color. Dear Lord, you're really about to drink this? Yeah, you've eaten some gross stuff in the past. Food you didn't realize was rotten, almost spoiled milk, moldy bread. But this? Alles, was du gerade aufgezählt hast, ist 20.000 Mal schlimmer als das, was du da gemischt hast. Ich kann es mir wirklich nicht vorstellen, dass ein Energy Drink, vor allen Dingen, es wurde ja gerade zu Monster hingehintet, was sehr süß ist, kombiniert mit einem Wein, der könnte dann sogar trocken sein, weil im Monster verdammt nochmal genug süße Inhaltsstoffe drin sind, als dass es dann irgendwie schlecht schmeckt. Das glaube ich einfach nicht. Jeder, der schon mal einen Wein getrunken hat, der absolut mit Zucker oder sonst was versetzt worden ist, weiß, dass das nicht mehr schlecht schmeckt. Das schmeckt halt wie ein Cocktail dann. Ich glaube nicht, dass das schlecht schmeckt. Wirklich nicht. This is something you really don't think any amount of laziness could make you drink. Das ist so stupid. Ich meine, rotten food, moldy bread, spoiled milk. Jeder, der schon mal spoiled milk getrunken hat, weiß, es ist eins der ekligsten Sachen auf der Welt. Nicht mal wirklich schlecht für den Körper, also kann schlecht sein, je nachdem wie spoiled sie ist. Aber es ist einfach widerlich. Verschimmeltes Brot hingegen ist halt wirklich schädlich. Und, naja, man spuckt es aus Reflex, aber ganz ehrlich, schimmeliges Brot, da gibt's schlimmere Geschmäcker. Es ist jetzt nicht sehr appetitlich, aber es ist jetzt auch nicht absolut widerlich. Das ist mehr so der Gedanke, dass es halt Schimmel ist und Schimmel schädlich ist. Also ja, I don't know. You do also have an eldritch monster lady you pissed off, staring a hole through you. So, down the hatch. Alright, I'll take a sip. You shakily bring the drink to your mouth and tilt the bottle, as the liquid slowly reaches the opening about to escape. You stick out your tongue and lap up a small bit of it. Oh, it is vile. Immediately you feel your face scrunch up and you almost retch. You try your very best not to make such a show of how bad it is. You did give it to her as a gift. Ganz ehrlich, das klingt für mich jetzt eher so wie jemand, der meint, Marmelade und Käse wäre das absolut widerlichste auf der Welt. Das sagen doch nur Leute, die es noch nie probiert haben. Das ist so eins der fucking besten Geschmackskombinationen überhaupt schlechthin. Das Deftige vom Käse mit dem Süßen und der Marmelade. Leute finden es irgendwie immer so mega widerlich, wenn sie etwas noch nie probiert haben, wenn man süß mit Deftigen mischt. Dabei machen wir das immer. Denkt doch einfach mal an süße Barbecue-Soße auf eurem schönen Hühnchenfleisch oder marinierten Steak, dem deftigen. Da packt ihr süße Soßen drauf, wo Zucker ohne Ende drin ist. Jesus Christ, Süßes und Deftiges geht halt einfach perfekt zusammen. Das ist halt einfach super, weil es halt den Geschmack abrundet. Den besten Geschmack erhält man, wenn jede Geschmacksknospe im Mund angesprochen wird. Von Salz, süß, bitter, Ich habe die anderen beiden vergessen. Sauer und was auch immer das 5. ist. Ich habe es vergessen, weil es irgendwas Komisches war. Aber egal. Auf jeden Fall einen perfekt abgerundeten Geschmack hat man, wenn eben alle Geschmacksknospen angesprochen werden. Und da gehört eben auch das Süße zum Salzigen. Salted Caramel. Das ist einfach perfekt. Es gibt Leute, die es nicht mögen. Okay, kann ich verstehen. Aber die meisten Leute, die mal sagen bei solchen Kombinationen, das ist ja absolut widerlich, haben es einfach nur noch nie probiert. Wie gesagt, bei Wein und Energy Drink weiß ich jetzt nicht, aber ich kann es mir trotzdem nicht so widerlich vorstellen, wie die das hier gerade beschreiben. Aber egal. Giving somebody something you think is not only bad, but it's completely inedible, despite being a food item. Not a good look. See, it's not too bad, a little different, sure, but it's okay. Somehow, the aftertaste has actually gotten better. The rancid liquid taste on your tongue starts to fade and is replaced with something flavorless and hot. Woher soll denn bitte schön das Rancid kommen? Wenn der Wein und der Energy Drink jetzt nicht von vornherein schlecht waren, was sie ja offensichtlich nicht waren, oder kam mir zumindest nicht so vor. Wann? Also wie gesagt, als wir die Weinbottle abgegeben haben, war der Wein nicht schlecht, die Energy Bottle auch nicht. Woher zum Hölle soll das Rancid kommen? Das kommt nicht durch das Gemisch von Wein und Energy. Das wage ich zu bezweifeln. Something flavorless and hot? It's okay. Yeah, it's just kind of unique, is all. It's a special gift.
Give it a few more seconds.
What? Okay, sie hat was damit gemacht. Dann ist das natürlich was anderes. As she says this, the sensation on your tongue gets stronger. It gets hotter and hotter, to the point where you feel like your tongue is being burned. Is your tongue being burned? It hurts, and yet you can't make any sounds. You just feel your body clench and hunch over in pain. Your mouth remains open, your jaw isn't working, you have no strength in it at all. Until something falls out of your mouth. It looks like a tongue. Your tongue, to be precise. You can't feel your tongue anymore, because it's on the floor in front of you, charred black and bloody from burning itself off your body.
Consider that my return gift.
Uh?
Too bad if you are unsatisfied with it. After all, it's the thought that counts.
In an instant, she's gone, along with your tongue. In a dissociative, slow panic, you get up, walk to your phone, and call 911. You try to tell them you're having a medical emergency, that you need help. But between the blood pooling in your mouth from open wounds that weren't fully cauterized shut, and the fact that you can't make 99% of the sounds required to speak, you just sound like a crazy person. Thankfully, the cops did send someone to your address somehow, though they certainly had no idea what they were walking into. One of them looked like they lost more blood than you did upon seeing an appendage on the floor. You live for the rest of your life without a tongue, and without the only living being that you really thought you had a shot with. Alone in your apartment. Just like always. Except now, you can't even eat the few things you like without excessive struggle or pain. You can't enjoy your simple pleasures anymore. You got used to it eventually. You always just get used to it. No matter how gross, filthy, inefficient, or uncomfortable. You get used to it. Bad end. Lost in the sludge. Ja gut, das war wohl das Schlimmste von allen, würde ich mal behaupten. Und damit beenden wir dann wohl diese Spooky Sunday Session. Es war doch ein ganz lustiges kleines Spiel. Ich hoffe, es hat euch genauso viel Spaß gemacht wie mir. Ja. Und damit wünsche ich euch allen einen schaurigen Abend, eine gruselige Nacht oder wann auch immer ihr dieses Video sehen solltet, einen Spooky Tag im Allgemeinen. Und dann bis zur nächsten Spooky Sunday Session. Mit welchem Horrorspiel auch immer. Bis dahin. Bye bye.